Hey y'all, Rosie here. So today is Freedom Day in South Africa, and to celebrate, I want to talk about Nelson Mandela and his tips for success. Stay tuned. So first, let's talk a little bit about Nelson Mandela and who he was. He was born in 1918 in South Africa, and he led the anti-apartheid movement. As president of South Africa, among other things, he set up the Commission for Truth and Reconciliation, which helped the people who'd suffered most under apartheid. I admire him so much, and he left a great legacy for us all. I hope that we can continue his work today. So today I want to talk a little bit about his top 10 tips for success. Say that 10 times fast. And so let's get into it. Number one is demand respect. This was something that really hit home for Nelson Mandela. He grew up in the thick of apartheid. He also fought for respect in the prison system, a system that is simply built on dehumanization. So that's number one. Number two, prove them wrong. I love this one because Nelson Mandela was Black. He spent much of his life having people believe that he wasn't educated and, and more, even more than just being educated. So he eventually proved them all wrong and became president. Number three, use your time wisely. Nelson Mandela knew that his time was valuable. He said, you have a limited time to stay on earth. You must try and use that period to transform your country into what you desire it to be. Number four, don't worry about labels. Nelson knew that some of his governmental policies as president would have labels put on them that some people wouldn't like, wouldn't agree with, but he knew how he needed to help his people, and he didn't worry about what other people thought. Number five, be humble. He learned quickly that humility is so important. It isn't a sign of weakness. If you make other people realize that you are not a threat to them, he said, they will embrace you. Number six, have heroes. This is also one of my favorites. Mandela realized that it's not just our great leaders who should be our heroes. It can be people who do their part, who stand up for others, who are full of hope even at the end of hard times. And also he said those who make others feel important. Those people are our heroes too, and we have to recognize them. Number seven, take a stand. He took a stand his whole life against oppression, against racism, against apartheid. Let's take a stand firmly against racism in our country today and all across the world. Number eight, manage your emotions. So this was relevant for many Black South Africans during the dismantling of apartheid. They had millions of justifiable reasons to be angry. Mandela recognized that and respected that. What he wanted to steer people away from, though, was pure hatred. As he put it, he didn't want hatred to overcome rationality. He worked for justice for those that suffered, and he condemned racism his whole life. So let's try and take that into account too. Number nine, be willing to die for our cause. This is something that we don't tend to associate much with nonviolent activists. However, it obviously does happen. As much as we want to keep everyone safe, sometimes we must work for our cause, and sometimes people die, unfortunately. There are many examples of nonviolent heroes who did die for their cause. Sophie Scholl, Franz Jagersdottir, Martin Luther King Jr., to name a few. And lastly, number 10, speak with conviction. Mandela was a wonderful speaker. Just go and watch any video of him, and he's so amazing. He really cared about what he was speaking about. He changed the world, and I'm so grateful to him and the many people who supported him and continue on his legacy. So happy Freedom Day, everybody, and peace out.